Good morning, UPBOptionMillionaires.com. An hour and a half before the market's going to open, the opening bell. This market remains buoyant off support that we saw last week numerous times. Market tried to come down. We had Greek crisis, the Greek tragedy coming to a head. Also China crashing. But each time we get a negative headline, market pulls back, found support, and has now moved up over the gap down when the Greek crisis really started to come to a head. And you can see this beautiful bull flag that is forming. We're looking for a move up and ultimately to new all-time record high stock prices. Same thing we saw for most of 2015, or this consolidation, finding support, bouncing off of it. And I think the ultimate move here is going to be a continuation of the trend that we saw since the start of 2009, March 9, 2009. We have this beautiful 6+ year bull market that is going to keep going until this trend officially breaks. The easier money will be made going along. If you look at something actually that is falling today, crude oil pulling back over 1%. You can see just a couple weeks ago it was $61 a barrel, and you can go back even further. This time last year we were over $100 a barrel. Pretty amazing, and we've pretty much crashed down over 50%. Recovered some of those losses, but it looks like we're going to start pulling back down into the mid to low 40s. And if you pull up the USO, you can really see the weakness here. We got a nice bear flag forming for USO, looking for a move to lower prices. Something that's not going lower this morning. JPMorgan Chase announced earnings up near record highs. The initial move up, I was looking at least for a kiss up to this trend line here as JPMorgan Chase continues to grind higher. You can see this beautiful move. Is it coming back down to 55? Something to think about going forward. But I think if we break above this long-term trend line, it's going to be a very strong 2015 for JPMorgan Chase, as well as Goldman Sachs, which reports earnings, could send it up over the 220 level. Netflix reports earnings this week, does the 7-for-1 reverse split, I believe, tomorrow. You see the move up to new all-time record highs yesterday. It's continuing that momentum today. And you see the earnings move spike to the upside. Are we going to see a similar spike? Is this the time to get short this stock? Well, the shorts have been trying to play it for a pullback for quite a long time. Back when it was 50 bucks, telling you how awful this company was, and yet it continues to grind to the upside. And then spiking post-earnings, Amazon up to new all-time record highs yesterday. Also breaking out today as two analysts came out, upgraded the stock. This looks poised to head to new all-time record highs today, and then also over $500 into the summer. There's another stock that reported very little earnings. Everybody's so negative on it, yet just continues to defy the skeptics. Just like this stock market, look at Baidu, beaten down recently, came to support, bounced over. It was up over 3% yesterday. Looking for a continuation. Pretty nasty sell-off since hitting record highs. So at least a bounce back over 200, which could happen as soon as today. Wynn Resorts, similar type bottom trade here. You can see it off support, looking for a move up to the 130, 140 level to put in a nice rounding bottom here. And by that time, all those negative analysts over the last couple of weeks will turn suddenly bullish on this stock and probably see continued upside. Boeing also looking for a move to the upside. You can see it's finally breaking out here. The last time it broke out was a $15, $20 move, and then ultimately up to record highs, a $35 move to the upside. Are we going to see a similar move? JPMorgan Chase out this morning, $175 price target, overweight for Boeing. So we're going to see a move up for Boeing. It's time. All aboard. Final boarding call for Boeing, as it's probably going to head up to new all-time record highs into the middle of this year. Finally, Home Depot, another stock to watch here. Back over the trend line. This is going to head up to new all-time record highs. Earnings coming out soon. Company buying back $18 billion of its own stock. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. It's July 14, 2015. UPB Option Millionaires. Come check out the chat room. It's going to be another great, exciting session. Yesterday was a huge day for the market. All those fear mongers kind of disappeared. Market watch last night. Not a peep about Greece or China. So we'll see once those news headlines, the Grebola gets out of the way, this market can move to new all-time record highs. UPB, goodbye.